Greetings and welcome, or welcome back. Glad you're here. So today I'm going to talk about, I've given you a view inside my writing notebook and talked a little bit about the tools I use. I'm going to discuss the rest of the tools that I use to do my writing. And so you already know about my notebook, which I use heavy paper with at least a semi-firm back cover. So that I can take it and write everywhere without pages flopping all over the place or having to worry about a surface underneath it. So what else do I use? Well, occasionally I use nice pens like this one from Falstaff Books. I like their message on it, so I got them an extra one trying to show you, this machine kills AI. Falstaff Books, a nice mid-list publishing company. You've heard me mention them before. I really like them. They put out some good books like Bubba the Monster Hunter and such as that. So check them out. The other thing I like using is mainly I used to write these nice pens like this. Lots of colors, G2 gel ink, just wonderful, wonderful pens. And they allow me to write in italics because I simply change color. They allow me to write in one color until I typed it into the computer, and then I can change to another color, keep going. So I always know where I've stopped as far as typing without having to call up the file and search through everything. Just look for the change in color. So the other things I like using when I'm typing a nice mechanical keyboard on my computer. I also have 34-inch monitors that I'm looking at right here so that I can zoom in and got a lot of space to play with and work with. And to me, one of the most important tools I use to write are these guys right here. This is an external solid-state drive. This one is 500 gigabytes of memory on it. I've got two more that have 2 terabytes. You can get a 4 terabyte drive nowadays of this type, solid state, for like $250. I'll probably be getting me one of those soon. So I've got 3 external solid state hard drives. Why solid state? Because they're not platters sitting and spinning on a disk. So if I drop one of them, it says who cares, and I can still use the drive and still get everything off of it. Why do I have so many? I back up all my files on my desktop here, my laptop, and those 3 drives. And actually, I've started using Google Drive, even though there's some sketchy stuff going on there. But you get the point. Why back it up so many places? Because once upon a time, I lost 2 years worth of astronomical imaging. 2 years worth because a hard drive failed. So I don't trust things anymore. I save in multiple places. This also gets me around accidents. If the drive that's on me, I get in a car accident or something, hopefully not, but you get the idea, or the backpack gets stolen that it's in, I've still got my writing stuff elsewhere. All of it is backed up. Periodically, I go and back up through all of them, and it just keeps me sane because I know that things are somewhere. One tool I don't tend to use much is this guy. This is a mechanical pencil. It's not a pen, but I don't use pencil very often for the same reason that I don't scratch out very often when I'm writing with pen. I want to be able to see what I've messed up. I want to be able to see it in case I decide I want to go back and redo it instead of eliminating it. I want to be able to see it so that I can go, that doesn't work for this story, but it might work for this one. And I know what I've written. Science taught me that because in a good science notebook, you're supposed to draw a single line through a mistake, initial it, date it, and that way you know when and what you've done and what you haven't done. So with that in mind, I'm going to call this video to a halt. That's a look inside the materials, the tools that I use in my writing. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give us that like, give me a subscribe, and hopefully you've had a good week and will continue to have a good week. We'll talk to you next time. Have a good one. Bye.